Hi, this video will talk about the first little essay that you're going to write for this class. I call it a writing sample because it's not something that will necessarily be part of a final course grade. If when you finish it you hate it and never want to look at it again, you actually can do that with this one. I need to see a sample of everybody's writing so I know where we're starting off as a class, and then I can tailor my instruction to what we really need to cover. So, to write this essay, you're going to need to go into Canvas, go to IA Bookshelf, find the textbook, A Writer's Reference. You're going to open that up. You're going to read 3 parts of A Writer's Reference. Sections C1, C2, and C3. They're all entitled Composing and Revising. C1 looks at the process of planning an essay. How do you decide what to write about? What is your purpose in writing? Making a plan for writing. Then C2 looks at drafting the essay. This is what most of us think of as the writing part. What do we do when we want an introduction? What needs to be in the body? What needs to be in the conclusion? And then C3 looks at the end process. After you've finished writing, do you review, revise, edit? All of those sorts of things. You need to read all of those pages. The pictures you've seen here just show you a bit from the first page, but if you use the bottom arrow, it will take you to all of those pages. So you're going to read all of those, and then I want you to think about your own writing in the past. What parts of that writing process as it's described have you done well? And what parts of it have you ignored? Maybe you're somebody who doesn't like to plan, you just like to start writing and see where it takes you. Or maybe you're somebody who, once you've written it, you never want to look at it again, so you don't do any revising. What is your history? How has that worked out? And whichever parts of that you maybe have ignored in the past, I would suggest that those should be your goals for growth this semester, where you want to become a better writer, because all those parts of the writing process really are necessary and are used by strong writers. So once you've done this thinking and planning, you're going to write a 2 to 3 page essay in which you consider one of Hacker's main points about the writing process and you reflect on it. You need a well-structured essay. So you need a strong thesis that's clear, detailed, and debatable. You're not going to cover the entire writing process. You need a focused essay, so you're going to choose one element to discuss. This is a personal essay in terms of genre, so your goal is to compare the academic, Hacker's description of the writing process, with your own strengths and weaknesses, your own experience of the writing process. That's what a personal essay does. If I was going to write this essay, I would choose something to write about that I'm not so good at. It's going to be an easier essay to write if you put your focus there, because it will make it easier to get to those goals for the semester. So you're going to write a well-formed essay with an introduction, body, conclusion, strong thesis statement. I want you to include at least one direct quote from the writer's reference, and I want you to create a works cited page. I know that we haven't covered any of those things, but like I said, this is a writing sample. I want to see where you're starting out, what you know, so I know how much to cover on those things. Once you have written this essay, you're going to go to the discussions in Canvas, and you're going to post your essay. And that's where I will go to give you points for it. There will be participation points for meeting the requirements of the assignment. If you have any questions, email me.